last 10 minutes, what the hell just happened? Still stinks. You're my doing, King Dingbat here. What the hell just happened? What happened? I'm doing a video, right? I'm doing some news on Jalen Mills. And then all of a sudden, we get Jordan Howard information. Then we get Malcolm Jenkins information. And it totally blew my whole video up because what I was talking about and what I was saying was that the Eagles, and you guys are just finding this out now too, they just signed Jalen Mills back for another year. And the thing that's so interesting about it is they are going to move him to safety most likely. Now, you guys know me. I want Rasul Douglas as safety. I think he's a natural safety. People tell me all the time, well, I think Jalen Mills would be a better safety. And I say, look, I think they both can play safety. No question about it. I think they both can play safety. But Jalen Mills is going to be moved to safety. Now, he's a Jim Schwartz guy. Jim Schwartz loves him, okay? And when I heard this news, the first thing I thought was, I think this may be good news for Malcolm Jenkins. Because Malcolm Jenkins, he wants a pay raise. He wants a pay raise, and maybe by signing Jalen Mills, you then have money to move towards Malcolm Jenkins, because you're not going to bring back a Rodney McLeod or something like that. Well, guess what? That theory of mine was totally, completely wrong, because the Eagles did not exercise Malcolm Jenkins' option. This is breaking right now. They did not exercise his option, meaning tomorrow he's a free agent. Malcolm Jenkins is a free agent. And I got to tell you, I don't like it. I don't think this is the right move. I think a guy like that has been such a good player, such a leader on this team, should not be moved like that. So it aggravates. I can't get behind letting Malcolm Jenkins walk. I understand it from a skills point of view, from an age point of view, from getting younger. I get it. But he was, to me, the one exception. Okay? But I get it, and we got to see how it all plays out. This is raw emotion, raw reaction from a guy that I love, who I found out as I'm hitting record that he's gone. It's going to take me a while, so forgive me if I'm a little emotional about it, but I don't like this move. But that's what they're going to do. I mean, I understand. You get Jalen Mills, you put him in safety, you pair him with Malcolm Jenkins, you throw a little more money at Malcolm Jenkins, let him teach Jalen Mills how to play safety as a professional in the NFL. But they let him go. They let him go. I don't think they're bringing McLeod back. So it's going to be interesting. Now, they're not definitely saying Jalen Mills is going to be playing safety. They're saying they're open to the idea. So we'll see what that means. So Jalen Mills is gone. I mean, Jalen Mills is here. It's Malcolm Jenkins is gone. It's scrambling my head because it's kind of coming as a shock to me because I didn't think they would let Malcolm Jenkins go. And you wonder what this team is doing. I think they're getting younger, and I think they're going to get younger and they're going to get faster. And does that take you out of being a true contender? You're going to need years to develop, or are you going to be ready to go and strike next year? We'll have to see. I think Malcolm Jenkins, from a leadership point of view, I think Malcolm Jenkins does so much for the Eagles. How are you going to replace that? That's my issue. Now, like I said, you move on, you get over it. I've been through Reggie White going. I've been through Seth Joyner, Clyde Simmons. I'm been through Brian Dawkins. We'll get over it. But this is just coming down right now, and I'm reacting to it. It literally just is being announced. I'm still getting messages and notifications through my phone. That's how early this is how soon it is that I just found out. So I'm emotional. Forgive me. But I think I would have kept Malcolm Jenkins. But they're not going to. The other thing, Jordan Howard just signed a 2-year deal with the Miami Dolphins for, I believe, $10 million. So 2 years, $10 million, $5 million a year. We couldn't afford that. I would have loved to have Jordan Howard back one more year. He's going too. This team is going to. They are going to tear this whole roster down, or not all of it, but they're cleaning house, man. They're getting rid of older guys. They're getting rid of guys that they're not sure about, and it's going to be interesting to see who they start to add to this team. They added one player so far, one player. What's next? Are they going to go trade for Anthony Harris? I tell you what, I would trade for Anthony Harris, or I would go get Clinton Dix. If they get Clinton Dix, I'll feel a little bit better. But, man, Malcolm Jenkins is gone. Now, there's also talk that the Eagles are talking to Will Parks of the Denver Broncos. The Eagles and the Lions are talking to him. 26-year-old defensive back from Denver. He's a Philly native, North Philly, I believe. And he may want to come back home. So there may be an opportunity for the Eagles to sign him. But the Eagles so far have changed their roster by subtraction. We haven't seen very much. Addition. Malcolm Jenkins, a big one. It's a huge one, and the Eagles better be sure about this. That's all I have to say. Wow, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Now, people are asking me, are you going to live stream? When are you going to live stream? I want to live stream today and tomorrow. My issue here right now for me is with work and all the things going on because of the whole virus thing and that kind of thing. I have to get things done first. If I get everything done today, I'll stream today. Otherwise, I'll have to do it tomorrow. But, we'll see. I'm doing my best. It's a lot easier for me to come make a video, put it down, load it, go back to work, have to make another video for 5-10 minutes, instead of live streaming for an hour or so like that. So I have to make sure I clear everything, have everything set beforehand. But I'm working on it, and if it's not today and tomorrow, it'll definitely be tomorrow. But hang in there with me. I'm trying, and I don't know. I just Jalen Mills back, I'm okay with. The Malcolm Jenkins thing kind of it's hard for me. I understand. I guess I understand from an age, from a money, and from those kind of things. But how do you replace the leadership? How do you replace what he does on the field and in the locker room? How do you replace those things with Malcolm Jenkins? I'm just not so sure. I thought he was really the one exception that you bring back. But that's just me. Whatever this team does is what they do. And, we got to see how it plays out. We have to see how it plays out. It's only day 2 of a free agent frenzy. The free agency hasn't even really started technically until tomorrow. So we got to see. Let me know what you think in the comment section. With that said, take care. Talk to you later. And don't be a dingbat.